Listen, let's be real here. Conflict is inevitable. Disagreements are a part of life, especially in relationships. It's natural to have different viewpoints. You're two different people, with different opinions and needs, and that's perfectly normal. That's okay. The goal isn't to avoid conflict altogether. In fact, that's impossible. What matters is how you handle it. Do you let it fester and blow up? Or do you face it head-on and work through it? Addressing issues directly can prevent resentment. We're going to talk about practical ways to deal with conflict, clear the air, and strengthen your bond. Communication is key. It takes effort, but trust me, the payoff is massive. You'll find that your relationship grows stronger. Remember, even the best relationships have their bumps in the road. It's a part of the journey. It's how you navigate those bumps that makes all the difference. Learning to manage conflict can bring you closer. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to share with a loved one and subscribe to our channel for updates on new videos to help you level up your health. So let's dive in and explore the tools and techniques that can help you handle conflicts constructively. Before you even jump into a disagreement, you gotta understand yourself. How do you typically react in a conflict? Do you run for the hills? Do you clam up? Do you come out swinging? There are a bunch of different conflict styles: avoiding, accommodating, competing, compromising, collaborating. None are inherently bad, but knowing yours helps you understand your gut reactions. Once you know your style, you can start recognizing your partner's too. This helps you anticipate their moves and find strategies that work for both of you. Knowledge is power, people. You know that saying, you have two ears and one mouth for a reason. Well, it's true. Listening is an essential skill that often gets overlooked in our fast-paced world. We tend to focus more on what we want to say next rather than truly hearing the other person. Active listening is crucial in conflict resolution. It helps to build trust and understanding between people. When you actively listen, you show that you value the other person's thoughts and feelings. And no, it's not just about being quiet while the other person talks. It's about engaging with what they're saying, showing empathy, and responding thoughtfully. Active listening means truly hearing and understanding your partner's perspective, even if you don't agree with it. It involves paying attention to their words, tone, and body language. Put yourself in their shoes. Ask clarifying questions. This not only shows that you are engaged, but also helps to clear up any potential misunderstandings. Show them you're paying attention. Make eye contact, nod, and give verbal acknowledgments like, "I see," or "go on." Here's a tip. Repeat back what you heard them say. This technique, known as reflective listening, can be incredibly effective. So what you're saying is, this simple phrase can go a long way in showing that you are making an effort to understand. This shows you're really trying to get them and avoids misunderstandings. By practicing active listening, you can improve your relationships and create a more harmonious environment. All right, now it's your turn to talk. Communication is a two-way street, and it's essential to express yourself openly and honestly. But hold on, leave the blame game at the door. Blaming only creates defensiveness and shuts down meaningful dialogue. Instead of pointing fingers and saying "you always," try using I statements. I feel hurt when, I feel disrespected when. This shifts the focus from accusation to personal experience. This way you're owning your feelings and taking responsibility for them. It shows maturity and a willingness to work through issues together. It's less accusatory and helps your partner understand your perspective. When both parties feel heard, it fosters a deeper connection. Don't be afraid to be assertive and express your needs and wants clearly. Assertiveness is not about being aggressive. It's about being honest and direct. But remember, it's not about winning the argument. It's about understanding each other and finding common ground. It's about finding a solution that works for both of you. Sometimes that means compromise, where both sides give a little to reach a mutual agreement. Sometimes it means agreeing to disagree. The goal is to maintain respect and understanding even when you don't see eye to eye. Forgiveness is a big one, folks. Holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It hurts you more than it hurts them. Now, forgiveness doesn't mean condoning bad behavior. It means letting go of the anger and resentment so you can move forward. It's a process, and it takes time. Be patient with yourself. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It releases you from the negative emotions and allows you to heal. And sometimes, forgiveness is the first step towards reconciliation and rebuilding trust. Look, relationships are tough, there's no getting around that. But they're also incredibly rewarding. Learning to handle conflict effectively is key to a happy and healthy relationship. Remember, conflict is normal. Know your conflict style. Listen actively. Communicate clearly and assertively. Practice forgiveness. It takes effort, but the rewards are worth it. So put in the work, folks. Your relationship depends on it.